People who've been following my videos are aware that Northern Illinois University lost a husky a little under 2 weeks ago. But today, for the first time in 2 weeks, something about this situation has made me happy. The first vlog that I posted, I was emotional and thankful and touched, but still really sad. The second one about the media coverage, I was angry and hurt and furious, not only at the irresponsible media coverage, but later at some of the comments that had been left on the video that I felt were tasteless and unnecessary. But today, a person of interest in Toni's murder has been arrested by the police. Granted, they haven't been arrested in Illinois, and they're being held on local charges wherever that local happens to be, of obstructing justice and unlawful possession of a vehicle. It was stolen! However, just like I consider it good enough that Al Capone managed to be caught on tax evasion, I don't really care how this person of interest was able to be found by the police. What I care about is that the police knew that there was someone they wanted to talk to, somebody who wasn't here in DeKalb. What I care about is the fact that they were able to find that person and to talk to them. And we kind of consider it a gimme, if you will, that somebody that, say, the DeKalb Police Department wants to talk to gets arrested in Kentucky, and that somehow that person is in custody until DeKalb police get to talk to them. But I've read enough news stories to know that that doesn't always happen. That sometimes somebody who is wanted by the police for the commission of a crime, who has an arrest warrant out, gets arrested somewhere else, but it isn't realized that that person is wanted until after they've been let out on bail or bond or ROR. That didn't happen here, which means for the first time in what seems to me like forever, that the NIU community can sleep a little safer because the investigation is going somewhere. We have tangible proof. I can sleep a little safer because the police received 210 tips from the DeKalb and NIU communities. I can sleep safer knowing that I live in a town where, yeah, sometimes bad stuff might happen, but we care. And we do our best to help the police to catch those responsible and make sure that it doesn't happen again. The Keller family can also sleep a little safer. Because even though they don't have answers yet, and they probably don't know any more about this mysterious person of interest than the rest of us, it's more than they knew this morning. And hopefully, it's not as much as they'll know tomorrow, or the next day. And that makes me really happy. What also makes me really happy is that Northern Illinois University Forensics, with the assistance of Huskies United and Potbelly Sandwich Shop, is going to be hosting a fundraiser in Toni's memory, with the blessing of her family sometime in the coming weeks. 25% of all sales during a 3-hour period, a designated 3-hour period, will be given to the charity or organization or memorial scholarship fund of the Keller family's choice. As a member of NIU Forensics, it seemed the least that we could do, because one of my teammates did know Toni. And even though I never had the opportunity, she still changed my life. Once a Husky, always a Husky. And we try and look after our own. I was thrilled that the Keller family, specifically Mary Tarling, was interested, receptive, and thankful that this was something we wanted to do. Had she politely declined, we would have respected her decision. But I'm thrilled that she and the Keller family in general are giving us this opportunity to demonstrate how much we all cared about Toni, whether we knew her or not. Because at least I felt powerless to do anything. I didn't see anything, so I can't call the cops and report suspicious activity. I don't know any of her friends, so I can't comfort them any more so than I'm already attempting to do for my teammate. And I don't know her family, so I can't comfort them. But what I can do is use the oratorical skills that I've perfected in forensics and my position on the executive board to hold this fundraiser so that we can make sure that the qualities that Toni exemplified that made so many people care about her and making sure that she is remembered get taught and passed on to other people. It's an amazing opportunity that I have already thanked the family for allowing me and NIU Forensics to have. And as soon as we know more information about the specifics, I'm going to post them on here so that anybody who lives even remotely in the area can take part. And so that those who don't, if they want to contribute, will know the organization that the Keller family has designated as the one they think would best be served. And you can make donations to them directly. Toni changed the world, and I'm glad for the opportunity to change the world in her memory. And I choose to do so in a positive way, to make the world an even better place than she has already left it.